Hey you guys, I am coming to you really quickly. It's Saturday evening, I believe. I'm not really sure what time it is. Just came out of the house, been in the house all day, kind of doing some housework, laundry, cleaning, that sort of thing. And we were supposed to go to a festival today, hubby and I, but it rained. As you can see, it is dreary, wet. So the festival was canceled and we had to make other plans as far as eating goes because we had planned to eat at the festival, but it was canceled. So hubby is getting us some food and I am waiting in the car. So I wanted to do a video earlier, like a really sit down video, chit chat, talk with you guys about YouTube, just the videos in general, but I didn't have the opportunity. I don't want this video to be super long. I'm just kind of gonna come in, let you guys know what's been going on, what's coming up, and I plan to do a more in-depth video about what I'm gonna tell you guys. So if you've been watching all of my videos, you probably would have seen it wasn't my last video, but maybe 3 videos back, the video that I made in regards to Philando Castile's girlfriend, Lavish Reynolds. I put that video up. It was kind of quick. Hold on one second. I don't want to put way too much. Oh, hubby's texting me way too much money on outside food. He's absolutely right. Still texting me. Shaking my head. Yeah, we kind of told ourselves, I don't want to get off topic, but we did tell ourselves, like, we were not going to be spending so much money on outside food, but because we just rip and run, like, it's just more convenient sometimes to eat out. And I did make breakfast this morning, and lunch, we didn't have any lunch, and because we were going to wait for the festival, and so, like, now we're starving. I didn't take anything out, so that's why we're eating out, and I'm sure he spent probably over $30 for, I don't even know what he got, but I feel you, hubby, if you're gonna watch this video. Anyway, you guys, the video that I made regarding Lavish Reynolds, I put it up. Really quick video, kind of just me, giving my 2 cents on what was going on. And then there was a video released of her and all type of craziness. And I was giving my opinion on it, as we all have a right to give our opinion on what we feel about things. I don't take anything I said back. I still feel the same way. I still feel that we as a human race, now in this day and age with this technology, social media, all that type of stuff, have to think about the things that we upload and share with the world, all that sort of thing. I still feel the same way. I still think that the shit that she was putting out on social media was inappropriate for a mother, and my opinion is not going to change. But with all that being said, I had also said some things in the video, basically saying that I didn't want my opinion of her to take away from the fact that she actually, one thing has nothing to do with the other, so to speak. Like, the guy being shot was still absolutely wrong. The police were absolutely wrong. And I said that in the video. I don't remember everything I said, but I had made my point as far as her situation goes, and then I also, like I said, also wanted to say that I didn't want that to take away from the fact that I still felt that Philando's shooting was a murder. Alright, so with that came, first, the video, I want to say, was kind of moving along slowly. Like, the first 2 days, I think I was like at 1,000 views. There was some comments trickling in, and there were mixed comments. There were comments from black people that were mad at me because I gave my opinion on Diamond Reynolds, and it wasn't the best opinion, but the truth is the truth, and people don't like to hear the truth. There were black people, saying that's the problem with us black people, like agreeing with me, so to speak. Like, people don't want to hear the truth. They rather bash you and, deny and all that type of stuff. Then there were comments from the non-black people, from like the fake channels, and At first they were whatever. You guys know, if you've been watching me for a while, if you're one of my loyal tubies, like, I do not run from stuff. I don't get offended easily. You know, I'm so down with people giving me their opinions, even if they don't agree with me. We can talk about it, just as long as you're not like wild disrespectful. And even sometimes when you're wild disrespectful, I will go back and forth with you, because some people need to be put in their place and stop being bullies, and know that you can't just say and do what you want, even though it's the internet. You know, I'm definitely one of those people that I will write you back in the comments and tell you that you're wrong, you know, if you're wrong. So this is what happened. There were some non-black people. They were obviously non-black, because they were saying stuff like, that's the problem with you niggers, and basically trying to say that one of the guys was like, I reminded him of Diamond because I was living off the government or something. And it was just all propaganda, you guys. These people don't know me from a can of paint. It was clear that they didn't even really listen to what I was saying in the video fully. What they saw was a black young lady speaking, and probably only listened to the parts where I was saying that it was wrong that Philando Castile was shot by a scared police officer. That's all they heard. They didn't hear anything else I said, and then automatically I became the enemy. One guy was like, oh, did I pay for my truck with welfare? Just like all type of crazy stuff. Then another guy was trying to say that he saw me on the internet somewhere shaking my ass, or blah blah blah. Like, dude, really? In the comments. And you know, I left those comments in the comment section, because I want people to see the reality of the world that we live in. I definitely deleted some of the comments. Like, some comments were like real disrespectful, had nothing to do with the video, and these were just people that saw, I guess, the video had a lot of views and they wanted attention. Some comments had nothing to do with what I was talking about. People had their own agenda, so those comments get deleted. You ain't gonna get no fucking shine off of my shit. So yeah, there are still some comments there, but without getting into a whole big long story, somebody flagged the video, and I'm thinking it was like one of the last people that left a comment on my video, and it was basically this guy, again, from a channel that had no activity, no picture, no nothing, and he was saying that the problem in black communities is that our parents teach us to be ghetto and hate cops, and that's why we're out here thugging, and that's why we get shot, and whatever else the fuck he was saying. And I responded, and I had to put him in his place and, you know, tell him, fucking educate yourself. You sound ridiculous, and the things that you're saying are from your perspective, not from any fact or anything or whatever. And then he went back and was saying some other things, you know, that, again, with the whole, that's the thing that non-blacks like to throw at black people. I guess they think everybody's on welfare. I mean, you know, you can't have a nice car or anything nice without having to be getting a handout, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing that I realize a lot of non-blacks try to use to disrespect black people or whatever, but it doesn't bother me, because I will gladly check you. And just as many black people that's on welfare, it's the same people that same white people that are on welfare. So the thing is that they seem to be in denial. And then I had to tell another person that this is not about a black or white thing. Everybody in the world that's fucking closed-minded and ignorant, they want to make it a black and white thing, but it's not a black and white thing, and it's not a cop against civilian thing. These are the ignorant people that are truly racist and want to make this a whole race battle. That is not what it's about. It's about people, black or white, being wrong, acting, you know, before they're thinking. And the last video, like I said, was people putting stupid shit on social media that can be used against them. That's not smart, you know? So my video got flagged. I don't know if I said that or not, or whatever. I didn't check my email to see if YouTube has sent me an email, but I am assuming that the last person who I responded to, whomever he was not expecting me to say the things that I said, or, you know, respond to him the way that I did, and he must have got angry and decided that he was gonna flag my video or whatever. So I don't know if the video will be up. Like I said, the video was yesterday, it was at, whenever I posted that Instagram thing, I think, which was a day ago, it was at 11,000 views, and then today it was at 13,000 views in that small amount of time. So the video, one of the comments said that the video was posted on another blog, and it was basically saying that the person who posted it on their blog, it was a white person, basically saying, oh, they respect me for calling out black people. And see, this is the things that I hate about the internet, because they can repost your video anywhere and put a title that has nothing to do with what you're talking about, maybe edit some parts out, and then, you know, cut the first part out of what I said, which was not excusing this officer's wrongdoing of murdering this young man, and then basically just put the part where I'm talking about Diamond, you know, how she's presenting herself to the world, and then people will run with that shit. That is a bad thing about the internet, and I only knew that because it was in the comments. And when I asked the person, well, where was it posted, they didn't respond. So I don't know where the video was reposted, but obviously it was reposted somewhere or several places, which got a lot of attention. And yeah, so I want to talk more about it. You know, hopefully I can, if YouTube sends me an email, then I can, you know, dispute the flag or whatever. I didn't say anything that was inappropriate or disrespectful or whatever. YouTube policy, I'm in guidelines of their rules, so the video should be back up. But I did screenshot some of the comments in the video, and I want to talk to you guys about these comments and how our world works and how people think and how ignorant people are. And it doesn't matter, like I said, what you say or how you say it. Some people will just be stuck in their little boxes or bubbles and have these prejudgments about you, and, you know, think whatever they're thinking just because of your skin color or where you came from or whatever. But that's it, you guys. I just wanted to give you an update. I had some other videos that I put up recently, some vlogs. You know, they're not that far behind, but they're a few weeks, and I didn't share those yet on my Facebook page or whatever, but I did put them up, and I think I have 3 more that I have to make live, so I'll do those shortly. But you guys, the internet can be a very good thing or a very bad thing, and you definitely have to have tough skin if you're somebody that likes to give your opinion and talk about touchy topics. I said that on my Instagram post. Like, this is why I kind of stay away from a lot of topics and like political things, and especially for me, somebody working in the political field, and, you know, I have family that are officers and things like that. It's very touchy for someone like me to talk about these things, because I have different perspectives about certain things, and then you get all these fucking people don't know you, and, you know, giving their 2 cents about what you said, what you know, what you don't know, how they feel, how they don't feel. I will speak to you guys later. It's getting dark. Bye.